It's a venue in a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Carolina Panthers and the Green Bay Packers. Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And away we go from Wisconsin. He fields it from the 8. Things going well so far. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let's go.
The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Liking 18.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off the...
Oh, he loses the football. And the Panthers tag on this one first. So the first drive goes almost nowhere, and then Brock, then they turn it over.
You know, it is such a double whammy, Kate. Obviously, you hate the turnover and give it away possession. But these opening drives are really a time to see what your opponent's going to do. The great coordinators will script it, right, to get different personnel and different formations to try to get some tells from the defense. No tell there other than a critical giveaway.
19 tight. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Trap 60. Top row 18. Check out.
2nd down pass play coming. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here we go. Set. 60 Maverick. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
He'll work against the blitz. Throw is there for Ja'Tavion Sanders. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's going deep! And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Looking in the air here. Cut out left. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
1st and 10, he keeps it on the option. Escapes a defender. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 7 yards on that pickup. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Here's a design run. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it in addition to slinging it all over the field.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Looking slant round, complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Great work by the Wisconsin rookie to find the right throw and get them the 1st.
There are times quarterbacks got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
From the red zone now. Finds his back, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Now looking to throw. This one's caught. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
They'll try and punch it in. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
Pick up of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Panthers have taken the early lead. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone. They call pass on 2nd and goal. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Mecole Hardman now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
60 Eagles. Ready,
They'll start with a give to Davis. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Hits the 20. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take the lead on the first play of the drive.
Kate, right there's the danger, a dime coverage. Bunch of little guys on the field that love to cover and may not tackle so well and opens up a run lane he took huge advantage of.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Packers 7. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Put him in the shit. You keep up. That you're trying to end up. If I end up there, I end up. You just so tight. Fake up your type. It's like a short
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Go, check. Go, check. Here we go, check. 79 Bronco. Trap 60, trap 60. 19 Lions. Let's go.
Starting this drive with a design run. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That's Odafe Owe with a stop.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Avoid some trouble there. Escapes the pocket. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Working quickly here. They'll run here on first down. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. This time it's a passing play. On the move, headed right. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
just a yard left to go on second down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it first and goal.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Packers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
Touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers tie things up at 14. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Hardman with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready, set.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Let's go. Buffalo 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
They'll throw to start the drive. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Xavier Legette, the target on that throw. So that brings up second down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70. Like,
Handoff now out of the gun. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Packers loading up the secondary on third. 6 DBs out there.
let's go now. 19 sight. 70 line. Throw
here, third down. And that one hits to death. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40.
At their own 42-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Viking 18.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away, brings up 3rd down.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Set. 18. Panther 11. Panther 11.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 from the 43. Working now from the gun. Throwing deep here for the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a second-quarter lead. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. And here is Schmidt to send this away. Hardman with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the set.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
70 Rangers. 70. Craft all 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the frozen tundra of Lambeau coming up. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Here we go, set. 19, 18, 10, 80. Ready, ready.
On the handoff, here's Davis. Has some daylight through the 40. So they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
First and 10 from the 43. From the gun, here's a handoff. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Throwing on seconds. Cuffs, this is Xavier Leggett. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Warriors 70, Panther 80. Ready.
First down, it's a run with Davis. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
60 Bobcats.
Pass play coming here. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
6, Mustang 19. 70, Timberwolf.
Handoff now from the gun. He pushed for it, but they held strong. Gets it up to the marker, but about a yard away, it looks like. 4th down. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, ready?
No kicker out there, so instead of a 46-yard field goal effort, they're going for it.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, Panther 80. Dragon 6, Panther 11, Panther 11. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Going for it with Davis. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll throw it. Jump off caught by his back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
18, Runner, 18.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock. They're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. This a 54-yarder.
54-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He's brought down just inside the 25. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. They'll run it from the gun. And they fight ahead for a few. It's 3rd down. Looking quickly here.
He was brought down at the 26. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
19 Wyatt. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Buffalo 18. 70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Working on 1st down. It's pulled it along the sideline by Sanders. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Warriors. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Tannero McMillan he was looking for. And now they face 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Ready up.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. Ready, ready.
He's going to throw it again. That one's cut along the left sideline. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Ready. Hawk 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let go.
From the red zone on 1st. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Packers are going to set up just beyond the 10-yard line. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
19, guard, left wing, 19. Dragon, 60. 19, Lions. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Sign quarterback run here. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Line up the design keeper. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. This time looking to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it inside the 10. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Here's the design run. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Packers push their lead further to start the half. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing. Get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. Hardman with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey, Trash, Cougar Knight, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes the play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Handoff here to Davis. Up to the races, middle of the field. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
Okay, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you, It's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers cut the lead down to 4.
Panthers 24.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Hand off to the back. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Design quarterback run here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
79 Broncos.
We go with a design keeper. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Here's a throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
39-yard line.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. The Packers with it. They have the lead late, but this game is close. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. 1st down, play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Let's go now. 19 Lions. 60 Bison. 60.
This time he's looking to throw. Brought in right side. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Looks like they're going option keeper on 1st and 10. Definitely not the right move on that read. He winds up losing him a chunky yards there.
Well, he didn't hand it off or throw it, but he probably should have picked one of those two options. They kept some help by the line, and they tracked him down for the loss.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. They look to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Buffalo 18. Buffalo 80.
To the air on 3rd and long. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now a 4th down, staring right at him. This is a big moment, Brock. Here comes Andre Schmidt. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Okay, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Okay, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18. Pioneer. Panther 60. Panther 60.
2nd down run by Davis. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
County Lions. 18 Rebel. 19.
Throw here, 3rd down. He completes it in traffic. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here we go. Bronco 80. Dragon 60.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st down, Carolina.
Ready. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. Ready.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
The give now out of the shotgun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Come 19. Here we go. Strike. Viking 8. Panther 11. 10-79 Broncos. Ready up.
He'll throw it. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
7 Pirates. Let's go. 18 Cardinals. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 18 Pioneers. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers leading by 7.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
The play clock down to just 2 seconds, but we get a timeout call. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Up the design keeper. On the move, past the 40. Oh, he drops and cuts to the right sideline. Oh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's the handoff. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's a design run. He has the Packer 1st down. And that should be enough to win this game.
When they drop these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that can tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Lining up to take a knee on second down.
Gravity Lions. Ready?
They're drawn up for him. So this is a Packers win. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon